I'm going to do a quick video on FTX. Fiduciary, a person or organization that makes financial decisions on behalf of another party who is legally obligated to act in their client's best interest. This is different than celebrity influencer. This is different than an influencer on YouTube. This is different than professional athletes and what they promote. This is different than celebrities and what they promote. So that is one of the major takeaways. And one of the major takeaways is when someone promotes something, you do not have to go in full throttle. Basically, things should be done in moderation, especially if you don't understand it fully. And I feel terrible for people that have lost money with Ftx controversy that's going on right now. This is all happening in real time, so we don't know exactly how everything is going to unfold, but it looks bad. And again, I feel terrible for the institutional investors and especially the retail investors that lost money doing this, because in theory, institutional investors understand that this is only a certain percentage of their portfolio that they're losing. Potentially retail investors put all of their life savings into something like this. Hopefully that never happened, but that most likely happened. So some of the influencers: Tom Brady, Stephen Curry, Shaquille O'Neal, huge names, David Ortiz, Lawrence, Shohei Ohtani, Naomi Osaka, along with like the writer basically of Seinfeld. Double check on that one. I think he's the writer of Seinfeld, but anyways, or the producer. One of those. Anyways, who else promoted it? Major League umpires had a little emblem that said FTX. Miami Heat, their stadium is named after FTX, or it was before this controversy came out. So, in other words, a lot of people promoted this, or a lot of businesses. Excuse me, a lot of businesses also promoted this. So to only throw the stone at YouTubers, so to speak, financial YouTubers, is a little bit of it's not thought out very well to only cast your stones at those people, because this is basically society as a whole. A lot of people in society were promoting FTX. So I guess in order to learn and move forward is don't put all of your eggs in one basket, and understand the difference between investing in speculation and I guess understanding that things like this can happen, and how to protect yourself from those things. Again, the situation's terrible. Here is Bitcoin. Basically, this is a little bit off topic, but this is the Bitcoin last 5 years, if you could see it all in this one window. It has, in the last year, it's gone down 65%, I believe. Double check me on that. And the S&P 500 year to date has gone down 17.2%. So compared to S&P 500 compared to Bitcoin, I guess you can infer that Bitcoin is a little bit more of a volatile stock, even though S&P 500 isn't really a stock. Okay, so let's see. Let's dive into Investopedia and what is FTX. Key takeaways: FTX is a centralized cryptocurrency exchange specializing in derivatives and leverage products. It supports most commonly traded cryptocurrencies. FTX's key product offerings include futures, leverage tokens, options, move contracts, and smart markets. FTX is based in the Bahamas and does not serve U.S. residents who can trade on FTX US instead. Here's another. This is Wikipedia. It's not necessarily your peer-reviewed article, but this is kind of a rundown of what they are. FTX Company. FTX is a Bahamas-based cryptocurrency exchange. The exchange was founded in 2019 and at its peak in 2021, over 1 million users had over 1 million users and was the third largest crypto exchange by volume. As of November 11th, 2022, FTX has been in bankruptcy proceedings in the U.S. court system following a liquidity crisis. Let's see what Mr. Munger has to say about cryptocurrency.
Do you think those companies did any due diligence, or what happened?
I think they actually mean well, though that you're seeing a lot of delusion. It's partly fraud and partly delusion. That's a bad combination. I don't like either fraud or delusion. And the delusion may be more extreme than the fraud.
Delusion, how so?
Nobody's going to bet a new thing that every 12-year-old kid can be a billionaire or something. He just calls it Munger coin. He starts trading it or something. It's crazy. It's demented.
Munger, of course, is not quick to accept the value of a new technology.
So, I guess there's a lot of people to address here. Promoters need to take a little bit of accountability because they influence so many people, or have the potential to influence so many people. Maybe legally nothing, happens. Probably nothing legally will happen. But at the same time, it's like, you got to take responsibility for, if you're a promoter, what are you promoting? Making sure to promote the right things that are a little bit more secure, I guess you could say, if that's even a possibility. I mean, this is fraud. So from the people throwing stones at individuals in particular, kind of take a good look in the mirror and understand that our society right now, our economy, is under a lot of pressure. Economically, we're not doing great. And to cast your stones basically only at YouTube influencers or a YouTube influencer, I guess you might be making money off of something like that. Maybe you're making money off controversies, but don't throw gas into a fire. So think about that, I guess. As far as the influencers, I kind of think I spoke on that, and the institutional investors, basically, they should be very wise as to talking about who they're promoting, or who are they actually investing in. But I think I said this, Sequoia only put like 1% of its value or its portfolio, or I don't want to get lost in the verbiage, but essentially they put a really small portion of their investments into FTX. So retail investors, the takeaway is know the difference between a promoter, someone promoting something, and a fiduciary. All right, I am going to take off. I hope this video gave some value, and have a good rest of your week. Take care.